Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm excited to present to you our phase one release that helps improve our iPayment functionality of our app. Our development team has worked very hard over the last year along with the rest of our iSolutions team to bring you phase one of our product that helps improve usability of our software. It enhances the payment profile process. We also have some neat options for transaction history and navigation. The process you'll see, and you're going to be excited to see how much easier it is to access our product and use it within the software. How did all of this come about? Well, none other than you guys going out and adding improvement options for us. So you go out to our website, keep adding those options in there for us to review. Keep telling us what you'd like to see when we're on support calls with you, and all of those get reviewed and added into the product. So thank you for providing those to us. Let's get down to it. First, ease of use. I'm going to go out to my customer, and from this window, you'll see right away our iPayments option is out here on the main menu bar. Rather than having to go down in actions and navigate through multiple layers to get to our stuff, you now can come out to the iPayments drop down. And here you'll see we have everything out here and available. Our payment profiles, our on account payment, point of sale, the email options, which we'll go through all of these in a little bit more detail here in just a moment, transfer and assign deposits, transaction history, and then our collections module. First, let's go into the payment profile management. From here, you're going to instantly see that we've made some changes. You'll see a status column as well as an expiration date column over on the right. The expiration date has colors built into it. So green is good. As the credit card starts to get a little closer to expiration, it's going to change to a blue tint. And once it's expired, it's going to change red. It's going to help you to easily manage those cards that are expiring. Over on the left, the status, a green check mark means the credit card is in good standing order. Or if you see a red X, that means there is an issue with the credit card, most likely an expired expiration date. Up towards the top, you can see we have the ability to add a new card, a new ACH. We can sync the profiles from the payment gateway, and then we can also verify the credit cards. We can do this in bulk or one at a time. Let's go through adding a new card. When you click the new card, you're going to be presented with our new payment profile and payment experience. We've added a new toggle here for cardholders permission for you to have the ability to visit with your customer and talk with and ask if it's okay to store their credit card on file for future use. The CVV option is also there for you to toggle on whether or not it's required. And then the rest of it is pretty similar to what you're used to. I'm going to enter a card, choose an expiration date, and enter a CVV. I'll click OK, and I'm going to save the card. From there, our new payment profile screen is presented. Up at the top, we have the general information on the card information in the Fast tab below there, and then additional billing address information, which we're storing on the card now too. Also a nice bunch of images that we've loaded into the software, different images for Visa, different images for MasterCard, and different images for ACH. If you scroll down, you'll see more supporting information on the customer as well as the card itself, and then the last communication that we've had with the gateway. So you can see this card was last synced just now because we just added it and the profile was saved, the last response from the gateway. Up at the top from this window, you can also continue and add more cards. So if you're on the phone with the customer, they want to have additional cards or ACHs added, we have the ability here for you now to just continue on with that process. You can also set the card or ACH as default again, and then synchronize and verify the card. Moving on, we have the on-account payment, which also uses our new payment process. If I click it to do an on-account payment, you can see here we go directly into the payment process window. You can use a save profile again, or choose to do a new card, or a new ACH. In this case, I'm just going to select an existing card. I'm going to hit next. I'm going to capture. Oh, Corey, you have to enter an amount first. So let's just do $5,000. You can see from this window, I also want to point out that if you have convenience fees on, it calculates the convenience fee. In this case, I have a 3% convenience fee on. And also I want to point out a new feature. We have a total amount here, so you no longer have to try and add the two fields together to provide the customer the total of the payment. I'm going to process and capture my on-account payment. Just like that, I get my receipt, a message that says my on-account payment was successful, and I could send this to the customer or just discard. You can also do our on-account point of sale, where it presents you with our point of sale system. And then over a little further to the right, we still have our request payment method and request payment options. So you can request a payment to the customer, which would do an on-account payment, just like I did here right within the system. This provides the customer the ability to do the on-account payment themselves. You can also send them a request for a new payment method, just like you used to, except for you don't have to go digging 4 or 5 layers under the action menu. We still have the ability to transfer and assign deposits. So if you're taking deposits on orders and the customer decides they want to move that deposit to another order, you can process that here too. And then our payment transaction history window has also received a major facelift. So if I open transaction history, being as I started from the customer card, it's going to be filtered to all payment transaction history for the customer I access the transaction history window from. From here, I can sort through, I can filter and look at all transactions. We have an excellent option up top now for you to be able to view authorizations by themselves, captures by themselves, or any void refunds by themselves. There's also the ability from the window to go up and email a receipt. So I can select a line and email the receipt. I can print the receipt if the customer walks in and asks for it. You also have the ability to come out here and select certain transactions, refund and void the payment, or just refund the convenience fee itself. This window can be accessed from outside of the customer card too. So if I back out of it and go to BC Search, start typing some information, and I can go to payment transaction history. And from here, it's not going to be filtered to the customer. So you have the ability to come out here and see all payments. You can do some reporting, filtering, exporting, and just do some data gathering on all customer transactions from this window. All right, so now we've gone over all of the enhancements to make navigation a lot easier. Let's go through and take a payment on an invoice. So I'm going to go to Corey's Creative Concepts. I'm going to do a new document. I'm just going to create a new sales invoice. Go down and add an item, a quantity. Make sure that I'm not going to automatically grab the credit card, which you can still do if your payment method code and a default card are on file. I'm going to post it. Open the posted sales invoice. And from here, I'm going to go up to iPayments. I'm going to process a payment. Let's enter a new card this time. Select an expiration date in the future. Enter my CVV code. Finish. And capture the payment. Just like that, my payment has been processed. And I now have a paid off invoice. So if I wanted to void this transaction now, you still have the ability, but it's a lot easier to get to. You can come right here from the posted sales invoice, go to transaction history. The payment, there's only one payment, so it's automatically selected. I can then come up here. If I wanted to just refund the convenience fee, I sure could. In this case, I'm just going to refund the payment. We now have a nice box here that gives you a reason code that you can enter on the transaction. Process the refund. And just like that, I have refunded the customer their transaction. Well, again, I want to thank you guys for all putting in your suggestions, and I hope you enjoy the new payment process feature that we have added into our solution, as well as the ease of use. Thanks for joining.